the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. I say.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Andre Cisco right there to knock that ball free. You talk about this Jets defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run,
they've been pretty darn good.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Dolphins at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
The Dolphins first down. First
44.
Ready. 34-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Mayfield off the play fake. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Jets.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Regular.
Mayfield. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Up the middle, Achane. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
3rd and 4.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Tua. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but in that 32, they had a 10-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Looking to pass. Tua. He brings it in over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on a 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, give this to Achane. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
That one complete to Hill. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. The swing thrown underneath to Achane. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
32 stay.
Achane gets it from the gun. And they'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 7. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
15 yards there for number 15. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll give to Hall. And he'll have the Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hall want to give up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action. Mayfield. Complete. This is Mitchell. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Arian Smith from 17 yards out. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Tua going to throw. Complete right side to Otten. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players who somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a show when it's caught by Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, He's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hall again on second down. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Miami. So it's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
Mayfield. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Brings up 3rd down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 46 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
44. Ready. Wait, team. Wait.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outside. mindset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a gain of 34. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Now Mayfield running left on the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's still on his feet. He may go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
Hall again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Mayfield going to take it on a sneak. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the Jets' 49-yard line.
Now Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Third down and 7.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And there's a short one taken in by Upton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
17-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
44.
Here's Tua. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. The rifle's complete. Caught by Moore. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Go ahead. Winning team! Out!
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Ready. Winning team! Wait! Get on!
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Touchdown! things out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Dolphins 31, Jets 31.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here comes second down. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Mayfield. Throw right side, Wilson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Here's Baker. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Here's first and 10. Mayfield to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's first and goal. Mayfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete to Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Throwing Tua. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.